Okay, so we're back at the Vista and we're gonna try to run the McLaren again. What I did was I changed the way the wheels are mounted. So I printed my own wheels just like with the Ferrari. And now I'm basically using mini turntables which are lubricated, and the wheels are attached at the sides so they cannot physically be separated. And I hope it will work. Though I'm still a bit worried because the new suspension arms are really soft, which means that the wheels are very easy to bend like sideways. So we will see. We'll give it a shot. Nope, something's not okay. It's not full power and it's doesn't seem to be running with full power.
Ronnie, so what was the speed?
17.
17.
We will do better.
This one is not okay, this side. One of the motors is wrong. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think now. Oh yeah, much better. So one of the motors had the wrong polarity set, which means it was braking instead of helping along. Let's go. Whoa. Okay, the wheels are still staying on, that's good. Oh, oof. We still managed to lose the wheel. What happened now? Wow, the turntable failed. Yeah, but what speed did we reach?
21 is recorded, but I saw higher speeds.
Basically, because of the new suspension arms, we really have problems with keeping the wheels parallel to the ground.
The suspension arms are too soft, and
Yeah,
when they start wobbling, then the lateral
lose-
forces increase.
And you lose traction, and that's why
Yeah,
this
when
model
it starts
keeps
going
spinning.
left, right, then the forces increase because it's a heavy model, right? And the speeds are not so low. And combining this speed of around 25 kilometers per hour and the weight of the model, the forces become quite great.
Well, this is the first time I managed to make a turntable fail, so we're really pushing it here. I'll try to keep the car as straight as possible. So let's just try to go over 25. Oh. Nope. Once it pops out, you know, it's no longer the same. I brought a spare, but I just want to drive it straight. Let's just try it one more time and then I'm gonna replace the turntable. I just wanna try to get the model to run straight. That's all I wanna do now. We lost another wheel, yeah. Let's see, probably the same. Yeah, the same issue. It's funny, we never had a failure with the Ferrari with two turntables, but here, yeah.
Arms are too soft.
Yep,
The A arms are too soft.
So next step will be basically I have to redesign the suspension.
Completely redesign the suspension.
Yeah. Let's try to.
Yeah, it looks good, but it doesn't drive good.
Yeah. You can see how the rear wheels are bending. You see how they are.
26.1. The top speed was 26.1 kilometers per hour, and I don't think we will see more than this today because the suspension is really too soft, and bending forces on the A arms create high lateral forces which rip basically the turntables apart.
So yeah, we lost 3 out of the 4 wheels, and now I can actually tell a bit more in detail why this keeps happening with this specific model. So let's remove the spoiler. and I'm gonna tell you what I think is happening. So you see, this is the turntable. It's lubricated. You see inside there's a grease, and what keeps happening is, because these suspension arms are very soft in this direction, you see how much you can stretch them inside and out. You see how flexible they are. You see what happens is, when there's weight, the whole arm bends like this. This causes the wheel to bend, and it causes even a higher force trying to pull it out, and then the whole thing starts wobbling and we lose traction, and then everything just falls apart. I would have to replace the suspension arms with the older style, but that means basically I have to redesign the whole suspension system, the whole chassis. So it's gonna be a big challenge. But yes, as good as these suspension arms are in this direction, they really are not good when keeping the wheels at a constant camber angle. You see how much they just bend, and it's that's the issue in my opinion. So we'll see if I'm gonna do another redesign or not.
Will we do another redesign?
Yes, of course. It's gonna be a challenge for Jerry.
Yeah, big one. Yeah, because the problem is with the, I mean, you can probably quite easy to replace in the rear, but in the front, the shock absorber goes directly through the suspension arm. So I'll have to improvise a lot. We'll see. So I can show you more in detail. So this is the arm, and just look how much it can bend. Like, it's very soft plastic. So that's the issue. Another redesign, I guess. They are designed in a similar fashion as the ones in the Ferrari 2 years ago, Daytona. So they are basically designed so you can attach a turntable. The brake disc is missing here for easier clarity, but they are designed so the turntable attaches to it, and the pins to hold it go sideways. This is why there are these two holes here, so you can use the bar and push the pins in and fix the turntable. So as mentioned, we're currently using this solution to try to keep the wheels on. It worked in the previous 1:8 scale model, but here we'll just have to redesign the suspension, and hopefully when I redesign the suspension we will no longer have issues with wheels wobbling and falling off. One more thing about the design of the wheels itself. There's a hole here, and in this hole the tile with the McLaren logo is sitting nice and tight so it doesn't fall off, but there's still a hole in behind it, so you can push it out with a bar or something like that. So that was also one of the details. I had to be very careful to get the tolerances right, so that the tile stays in, but it doesn't just simply fall out. So, and one more thing is the brake disc. It is basically sandwiched between the turntable and the wheel. It is designed so it locks in, and I went with a design that actually has physical holes through it, because I just think it's neat. So it's double custom print, the wheel and the brake disc, and basically that's the solution. And for the material, I'm using Prusa Galaxy material, which gives it a nice sparkle. It was quite hard to print actually, but I think the end result is worth it. So we can see just how much the arms can bend. You can try to pull off the wheel, it will not be able to pull it off, but as soon as you're starting to move it sideways, it will pop off because of the arms. One more thing we could do is use the big turntables. Those could also fit inside, but they will have even more friction than the small ones. So another problem is geometry. You have the shock absorber in the front, which pushes the arm already out, and that means you see how it wants to toe out. And with toe out, it means that it's trying to push the wheels out even more. So I would have to fix the arms. I'm in the front and in the rear to keep it straight. And yeah, it's a vicious circle. So this one pushes out, which means that the wheel is trying to push out, which means it's trying to push up, and then you have the mess. Basically, it's everything is the geometry is totally wrong. I think if you were driving in the reverse, it would be much more stable. I mean, we can try actually. You can see how the wheels are bending here, you see, and how they're trying to toe out. Now let's try in reverse. You see, they look much better now. You see how stable it is? Okay, so when we're driving forward, you see how the wheels are bending because of the totally improper geometry. And now let's try driving in reverse. Ooh. Yeah.
I think it was 22, 23.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yes, we got some.
Big crash. Oh, we physically broke a wheel and a disc.
Whoa, we broke the pavement.
And
look,
the golden things.
we destroyed the pavement.
This one.
Hey, and this one.
All right. Let's see that one. Actually, it's
Last
not
year
that
recorded
bad.
speed was a little bit over 22. So last time it was 23.1. So not more than going forward.
Actually, it's not that bad. We only damaged a bit part. We only broke one wheel, which is there. But other than that, it's not that bad actually. Oh,
Well,
It's gone.
yeah, that's the problem with this material. It's very stiff, but also it shatters.
Brittle.
Yeah.
This is the problem with normal PLA. It's brittle. This is why the PLA Plus is a little bit more tough.
Oh, so we broke one brick here physically.
probably this is where we hit.
I'll replace those bricks, but yeah, it's actually not as damaged as I thought it's gonna be.
End of recording with this car for today.
Yep. Let's finish it.
You don't have a spare wheel.
I have, but
It's too broken.
I mean I have another spare wheel with me.
Can we try one more run or not? Is it
We
worth
can. So yeah, the turntable is attached, and then the pins push it in, and the other one which fell down. So you put the pin through here, and then you push it through, and now it's attached.
Catch the ceiling.
No cover, just in case we crash. Yeah, this reminds me of the speed breaker, which also had a similar issue. It was very unstable drawing it forward, but it's much more stable drawing in the reverse. So let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try. Okay, let's see. Okay.
27.
27. Now that's
Okay.
much closer to 30. Any damage? Bit damage in the back, but nothing too serious. So yeah, we broke this rear part, but that's all. Only standard bricks.
You see the whitening because it bent so much that it changed color. Plastic changed color.
Oh my god. It looks so bad. It really looks like it was involved in a bad crash, which actually it was. Okay. Yes, I was expecting around 25 to 30, so that's expected. Okay, 2 more bricks and no, I think
Find
that's it.
bricks in the grass.
Yeah, good thing we removed the cover, so there is no special bricks being lost. Okay, I think this is it. Yeah.
Okay, we reached 26, 27, something like that, which is not too bad. All things considered, considering the wobbling suspension, which creates oscillations which, you know, break everything apart.
So yeah, back to the drawing desk, I guess, back to the drawing board, and I'll just have to redesign the suspension and give it another try.
So yeah, if you want to see us try again, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to click the notification button. See you, bye bye.
Have a good one.